Larry here. Welcome back to Larry's Pokestop. Today is mail day. And show you guys what we got. Stuff from eBay, stuff from TCG Player, and stuff actually off of Whatnot as well. Share the hits, I'll share what's going into my personal collection, and what I might be trying to resell. We'll see. Alright, first up, this package is my package from Vortex Breaks. What a mercy, they packed this thing super thick. God dang. Look at this packaging though. Vortex Breaks, whoever packed this order, you know, actually you did a clean job. I'm glad there's a piece of cardboard in there. Hopefully nothing is too smushed. It doesn't look like it, so let's open it up and see what we get. Oh, let's lay out. So we got this is my, honestly, this is my first time actually holding a Japanese pack of Pokemon cards. Is this a full pack? I don't read enough Japanese yet, but if this is this feels like the promo pack that you would get in the cereal box. Yeah, first time holding a Japanese pack of cards. So we got that. Okay, so this was a hit for Gengar EX, Flygon EX, Eevee V. I don't actually have any nice Eevees in my collection, so I was glad to pick this one up. Wigglytuff. I'm actually just a fan of Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, and also Clefairy. They're funny, they're pink, really silly kind of characters, so I enjoyed them as a kid. But actually, this is, if not the Alakazam is actually my favorite Pokemon of all time. Original 151, my favorite Pokemon. I don't have any really nice Alakazam, so I was super happy to bid on this one. Granted, it's only like a couple dollar card, but actually most of these cards are probably only a couple bucks. But mainly, I'm actually happy about these because these go into my personal collection, especially Alakazam, Wiggly Jiggly, Flygon. I don't mind. I'll probably get rid of. Gengar I thought was cool. I didn't really care about the Zamora as much as I care about the Eevee. So these are these are Pokemon that I'm familiar with when I was a kid. 151 I know pretty cold. Anything past the original 151, a lot of it will be new for me. So let's open up the next pack. Probably something I bought off of eBay. Oh, I can't wait. Ooh. So this is my first official owned PSA 10 Pokemon card. I now actually have 3 of these cards in my collection. This is the third of these that I have, but it's the first one I have in a PSA 10, and it's my actual first PSA 10. Plus, it is an original 151 Pokemon, so you know I'm excited about that. So if you can see, I have the Mew right here. This is the one that I hit in a tournament prize deck, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And it's a memory for me because it's probably the most valuable hit that I got off of Whatnot, meaning it was inside of a pack, the pack was ripped, and the card was shipped to me successfully, by the way. I don't know if it's a fake, I hope it's not a fake, but that was really cool. And I think, yeah, and I opened this one in a pack, that same week, I opened this one in a pack of cards, and I was like, holy, this card's so dope. And then I was like, well, I don't have a PSA slab, and I thought that one was, I thought that the one that I owned myself was, you know, good enough to grade, but the problem is, and I'm sure a lot of you people know this, if you want to get a card graded by PSA, you have to wait a couple of months, and you've got to pay them, what, $20, $30 something or something like that. I think it's like $20, $23 an hour. It's 20 plus per card right now. And if you don't get a 10, you know, you might have spent more money in the grading than you did on the card. I think this is probably only really like a ungraded raw. This might be, as of June 2025, it's probably like a $10 to $15, maybe $20 card, probably closer to the 10. And so I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to buy a PSA 10 version. It'll be my first slab, and it'll be related to this memory of the Mew, which was my biggest hit inside of a Whatnot grab. This is now my first official Pokemon PSA slab. This is going to stay in the personal collection probably for a really long time. I don't think I ever want to sell it. I think it's a beautiful card, by the way. My own rip and ship, because we've got this pack of Japanese Pokemon cards that I'm going to open. I've never owned, touched, or opened a pack of Japanese Pokemon cards in my life. Obviously, this is the card back that I'm used to, so it's cool to like see for the first time, you know, the Japanese version. These are from the new Team Rocket Destined Rivals set. Oh, I can speak Japanese, ready? This, Destined Rivals. Anyway, no, actually it probably doesn't say that. Okay, card number 1. It's a common. Don't know who it is. Common number 2 looks like a Rattata. Number 3 is a Mankey. It's been so long. Well, anyway, this looks like my hit card right here. No foil, ungraded. Primuck, no, Grimer Muck something. I'm just getting back in, so I forget all the names, or I forget some of the names. This is good, and I don't think any of this goes into my personal collection. Although, admittedly, I actually really like the art on the Mankey right here. This one's pretty cool. Let's open this one up. Ooh la la. All right. So we've got Kingdra EX, Miltank EX as well, with the foil. Wugtrio EX. I actually don't know who this is. Archelodon? Is that how you pronounce it? Here we go. I was excited about this one. This is actually the first Pikachu EX that I have in any sort of foil or non-standard version of the card. So, you know, had to get one of these, or at least just to start my little Pikachu collection. Kangaskhan, gotta say it right. Top pile keepers, and bottom pile are just the ones that other people are probably gonna get. The cards are so beautiful now. Like, just look at any of these EX foils and compare them to the original foils. You know, it's semi-gambling, admittedly, depending on how much you buy, how often you buy, if you're more of a ripper or if you're going after specific things that you want. I'll be honest, I'm probably somewhere in the middle. I enjoy ripping packs because that's what I was doing when I was a kid, and like the excitement of getting a card that you really, really liked was, you know, 10 out of 10 for me. And this was basketball cards, baseball cards, football cards. Pokemon cards actually came late in life. When I was a kid, it was baseball, basketball, football for me, like all the way. Shows how much I know. Again, I'm getting back into this, so if you're flaming me in the comments, I'm sorry. I'm going to learn more, but I enjoy playing the game. I definitely play it online still. I have a lot of fun. Cinderace, got this card for cheap. Got another Venusaur EX. I know it's only a couple $1 card, but this is something that I know because it's 151 popular, and it's a nice looking card, and it seemed like it was in pretty good condition online. I figured if I ever needed some backup trade value for something cheap, you know, it's good to have a couple of these lying around. Any of the big 3, for me, I would say if it looks good and it was nice, I was going to grab. This I was super excited to get. You know, I really like the art rares. And I think it's a great mechanic, by the way, for getting people to be excited about cards. So I saw this one. I was like, I'll throw a couple bucks at it. I don't know why I bought this on the Roaring Moon. Probably just finger slipped, threw him $1, threw him $2, $3, something like that, and got another card. I will say, I enjoy the experience on going on Whatnot, seeing a lot of rapid fire cards and being able to just buy something that you're really excited about really quick. And fingers crossed, it's not fake. Fingers crossed, it's not scammed. Fingers crossed, you get everything at the end of the day. I will at least say, for my first Whatnot kind of day where I probably spent, I don't know, maybe like $100 on Whatnot between the 2 times that I've used it so far. This all came from Vortex Breaks. So the other packages that I got, like to help start this binder that I have over here, that was where most of it got spent. I think this night I spent a lot less. But anyway, I got cards. I don't think any of these are fake. I might rip one of these bottom ones just to see, but I don't know. Let's get ready for the next pack day. I ordered a couple of jumbos because I want to, I don't know, I'm just having fun in the early collection stage. I saw on Amazon this Zapdos EX Jumbo. Obviously you can't put this in a deck, but it's a nice looking card. I don't know if I'm going to put these in a binder or try to put these up on the wall. I would like to build a small dedicated space for doing Pokemon related things. I mean, I am full in on this, but let me open it up because I think there's a couple other as well. Moltres and Articuno. Oh no! Oh, Pika. This is the Pikachu. Lordy, lordy, these are beautiful. And no part of me wants these to sell. I just wanted these to be able to have, to be able to just look at and kind of appreciate. Here, let me flip it upside down for you guys. These are cool. I really love jumbo cards. Getting down to the big boxes, I think this one also came from Amazon. Yeah, a little Amazon smile. This might be the battle deck. So if this is the battle deck, there won't be anything special in here, but there will be a lot of cards that I need to complete the deck that I want to play with. Yeah, this is going to get ripped open, put into a deck box, and then I'm going to check and see how many other cards I need. This probably has like 16 cards that I need for my deck, all in one. I think this was expensive actually because of the Charizards, but yeah, I'm rolling. Is this from Vistaprint? Let me see what this is from. This is going to be fun to open. You guys are going to be excited about this. All right, I was right. So, I'm really excited about what's in here. I'm a big fan of brand. So, Larry's Pokestop, again, my #1 goal is I wanted to get back into collecting. There was a lot of really pretty cards that I was excited about getting back in my hands and just being able to appreciate at home and have. 2, there's a story I actually really need to tell you guys. I'm going to take a quick tangent. Hopefully you'll let me just get this out. So I said this before, I'm a professional video game designer, but that doesn't mean I only design video games. I actually spent a lot of time in my life designing analog games, analog being card games. The whole reason why I'm even here is because I started working on my own card game. Here, give me 1 second. This is not a commercial. It's not a shameless plug because it's going to be a long time before my card game is done. And even then, it's not going to be a card game where you have to go buy a bunch of packs. It's a card game where you buy the box and you have everything. This is my office. It's going to be a game where you buy the packs, or you buy the box and you have everything, right? But let me tell you a fun story. Don't be tall. I'm designing a card game called Warlands. This is it's not the permanent title right now because I think there was a comic book series called Warlands back in the day. I don't know if the title's available or not, but this is what I've currently called it. And my card game has a lot of really cool things and mechanics that I'm putting into it. And to prepare myself to I'm doing this for fun. This is just a hobby fun project for me. I think these are all the gold nugget cards. Yeah, so these are my gold nugget cards. So basically, whenever you want to buy something, you have to spend gold. So like if something costs 3 gold, you have to expire 3 of these cards. If something costs 2 gold, you have to expire 2 of these cards. But basically, I put these proxies together. And as I was designing my card game, I said, well, you know, what are the card games that I used to play that I used to really love? Obviously, first I went to Magic the Gathering, so I bought some Magic the Gathering cards. I downloaded Magic the Gathering online, and I started playing that again just to get myself back in the feel of like fun, you know, exciting strategy-based, but you know, limited deck card games. Then after that, I actually started playing Disney's Lorcana. I bought some Lorcana cards. I was playing Lorcana online. I haven't yet played anybody in person. It's not as there's not as many people around me that play Lorcana, I guess, but I also haven't gone out super far looking for Lorcana players. But I did find a way to play it online, so that kind of scratched the itch for me because, again, without getting addicted to the card part, I have just been wanting to play all these different card games, get familiar, experience new mechanics, you know, maybe seed myself with some really cool ideas that I could convert or like, you know, kind of use in a different way for my game. And then I obviously got some Pokemon cards and I was like, all right, I'm going to play Pokemon again. And, you know, just what I always loved about Pokemon, it was simple, it was fast, but there was a lot of depth depending on what you tried to do, how you constructed your deck. You could get in and out of the game pretty fast. Lorcana is also pretty fast as well. Magic sometimes took a long time. Depending, like if you had anyway, all that to say, I wanted to make my own card game again. I've done this once before, and so I started working on my new card game. And the hard part was I started buying all these Pokemon cards for research and to play. So like I started just buying like the battle decks. And then I made the mistake of like watching a couple of YouTube videos and falling in love with Pokemon all over again. And now I have my own full YouTube channel about building a personal collection of Pokemon cards. And I called it Larry's Pokestop. I'm Larry. Welcome to Larry's Pokestop. So that whole story is why I have this. Let me see. I want to see it before you see it. Oh, these are pretty nice. So, I bought a lot of cards, and I have more than I need to kind of play and finish my game with. But what these are is these are my little branding cards. So if I go on eBay and try to sell off some of the stuff that I don't want anymore, or just to like sell some of the stuff that I pulled out of a big pack, obviously I'm going to throw one of these in there, which is just thanking you for being a shopper at Larry's Pokestop. So for example, you could get this card here And this on the front is just like a one last little thank you, but it's got my branding. It's got the @Larry's Pokestop for Instagram. I should have done something as well for the YouTube. So if I do a second round of these cards, I'll probably update it so that it has the YouTube as well. But just to get things going, to make it feel like a nice little shop, you know, I got these. Oh, this one's heavy. This is a full box, hopefully brand new, not resealed box of Surging Sparks. I got this off of TCG Player. I am super excited to open this. Oh my God. I'm not gonna save this. Like I'm a collector first and then I'm a salesman second. So like I didn't buy this to sit on it and then open it a year from now. I bought this to open today. So I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna save the cards that I like and hopefully I'm gonna sell the rest. Might even save some packs to give away, but adding this to the list of things that we got from our mail day, full box of Surging Sparks. It's more like, okay. So these are some loosies. From the side, it looks like Prismatic Evolutions. Yeah, so I got 10 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. Let me pull it open for you guys. This set has just been fun to open. This is probably more gambling than I've ever done because I think the hit rates for this set aren't as consumer friendly as other sets. I'll just say, Jesus, this packaging. I appreciate the extra mile that this person went through to make sure that my cards would stay stiff. So that part of me as a collector is appreciative. It is a bit much. So I think obviously 151 based Pokemon will probably always be my favorite, but this set has actually just been some of the prettiest art. And there's a card in there that everyone seems to want, which is the Umbreon. And I don't know, if I get one, great. If I don't really care. But I've been having fun kind of opening these. And so I bought a couple of packs of these to open, so I'll probably open these today as well. Now, I was saying earlier that like since I'm designing my own card game, the risk is less in regards to if I don't get a hit. Meaning, you know, there's a lot of things that happen out there where people will buy a whole box, like so, and let's say they go through the box and they open packs until they get like the one big chase or the one big mega hit. And mathematically speaking, you probably have about one per box is what the factory odds basically say. So once you've gotten that, let's say out of these 36 packs, let's say I'm 10 packs in and I hit that, then I know that there's 26 packs that are basically dead packs, so to speak, where they're not going to have a mega chase. And so somebody could basically take those 26 packs and bundle them up like this. Now, to a buyer who's just a collector, they might be like, oh, I can't wait to open these packs. Hopefully the mega hit chase is in there still. I can't afford a whole box, but I can afford some packs. Sometimes, you know, that's just not the case, right? Like you could have bought this from a box that had already had the mega chase pulled. Now, if that happened to me, okay, you know what, cool. I bought the 10 packs. I'm sure I'll get value out of the 10 packs of cards. As long as they're not resealed and all the hits are gone and like I don't have energy with somebody's name written on it in there, I should be all right. All right, so yeah, that's mail day. I'm gonna lay everything out and try to get some like juicy B-roll before I end the video, and then yeah, that'll be that. I'm super excited to be a part of this hobby again. It did me so well when I was like, oh God. I had so many good memories with Pokemon as a kid, and I think the kid in me as an adult is excited to just like be able to participate in this again. But again, you know, this is not a shameless plug because the game doesn't exist. I'm not advertising here because you can't buy this. You can't go anywhere and get, you know, my card game because the card game's not done. So I'm not plugging anything, knowing full well you can't go get it. So like, it's fair for me to talk about it. But me making that card game and wanting to do research and play other card games again is the reason why I got stuck in all this Pokemon stuff. And it just lit a fire in me that was, you know, really important and really exciting when I was a kid. And I don't know, it just feels fun. Admittedly, that's really all it is. It just feels fun. I consider myself to be the hybrid. I'm a collector who is creating a storefront to get rid of everything else that's not staying in the collection. That's about as store as I'm probably going to be. Please don't come to me to buy boxes and boxes. If you need a pack or two, maybe. But if you need a specific card, maybe. So yeah, again, I'm Larry. Thanks for coming to Larry's Pokestop. I'm Larry. Thanks for coming to Larry's Pokestop. More videos coming. I have actually a lot of content planned for this channel. There's a lot going on. Please subscribe. Nothing but fun stuff. Nothing but honest stuff. I don't fake any of my breaks. I don't fake any of my pulls. I just want to enjoy this hobby and have fun and share with people who want to share it. If you like Pokemon, if you love Pokemon, and you know want to see me build my collection, you should subscribe. If you don't like that, you know, do what the dog's doing. Kick rocks. Go somewhere else. All right, last thing I need to do before I close out this video is I'm going to arrange this product into a way to get a really cool thumbnail. And if that thumbnail that I made had to have worked because you're here. So thank you for watching this video. Thanks for watching this content. Please wish me luck. I hope this goes well. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying meeting people. I love to connect with anybody who likes creative things or who likes Pokemon or who wants to play. Let's connect. Let's keep in touch. Follow me on Instagram at Larry's Pokestop. Super easy. Larry's Pokestop. Just follow me on Instagram. I'm slowly building that account, but this is going to be something that I probably enjoy for a long time. So I'd love to enjoy it. And hopefully meet you, hopefully play against you, hopefully trade against you. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. I will see you guys next video. I'm Larry. This is Larry's Pokestop. Hope you catch something good between the next time I see you. I'm Larry. This is Larry's Pokestop. Hopefully you catch something good before I see you again. That's terrible. I'm Larry. Thank you for watching this video. This is Larry's Pokestop, and I'll see you next time, and I'll show you what I caught. Oh God, there's no good catchphrase. I'll figure out a catchphrase for the next video. I'm having too much fun. I'll see you guys later.